Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I wanted to show you a stitch. Very easy. I think this is the easiest stitch for you guys, the beginners. The stitch has only one row repeat and the stitch is reversible. So these are the sides of the stitch, both sides. I think for this, you as a beginner you can do a blanket, a scarf, a cardigan, so many things you can do with this stitch. And the fact that it's reversible, one row repeat, just perfect. Okay, so this stitch works with multiples of 4 plus 3 more. So I chain here, I'm gonna do a small sample. I chain here 16 and I'm gonna chain 3 more chains. So 1, 2 and 3. Now we're gonna skip the first 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th chain we're gonna do in there 2 double crochets. So you go again into the same stitch and you do 1 more double crochet. So you're gonna have the chain and 2 double crochets. Yarn over the hook. We're gonna skip the next 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th chain we're gonna put in there 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one. So in one chain you're gonna put 4 double crochet. When you cast the chain a little bit loose, yeah. Otherwise when we put so many in one chain, the next chain it gets strangled in there, so you're gonna miss the count, yeah. So yarn over the hook, we're gonna skip the next 3 chains and into the 4th we're gonna repeat 4 double crochets. So I'm gonna do like this until we finish this this row. So you go back again into the same chain and put in there a double crochet, which was the second, now the 3rd double crochet, and 1 more double crochet. Now again we're gonna skip the next 3 chains and into the 4th 4 double crochets. And you're gonna do like this until you finish this row. Depends what you're gonna do. A blanket, a scarf, you just count like this. And you're gonna be left with 3 chains. If you have less or more, we have a problem. So we have 3 chains left. We're gonna skip the next 2 chains and into the 3rd, which is the last one, we're gonna put in there 3 double crochets, like in the beginning. In the beginning we have the chain and 2 double crochets. So in here you're gonna put 3 double crochets. That is the edge, let's say the side of the work. Now you're gonna chain 2, and from this moment forward this is gonna be the row that you're gonna repeat on and on and on until you finish your work. So yarn over the hook, the first stitch is here, right here. We're gonna go in there and put 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. Yeah, you're always gonna start like this. So yarn over the hook, you're gonna move to the first cluster of 4 double crochet, and in the middle between the 2nd and the 3rd. So you're gonna skip the 1st, the 2nd, and in that space between the 2nd and the 3rd you're gonna put in there 4 double crochets. So 1, go back again into that space, 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th double crochet. Then you're gonna move to the next cluster. So we're gonna repeat between the 2nd and the 3rd. We're gonna put in there 4 double crochets, and this is the stitch. It's very easy. I think it's nice even with a chunky yarn to make a blanket with this stitch. Will look really nice. See, it's gonna look like this. And you move to the next cluster. Let's say this is the last cluster of the row, and you're gonna do the same. Skip the first 2 double crochet, and behind that second double crochet in that space you're gonna put in there 4 double crochets. And at the end we have the 2 double crochet and the chain. So what we're gonna do, yarn over the hook, we're gonna skip the first double crochet and into the second double crochet, not the chain, the second double crochet through that stitch. We're gonna put in there 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and the third one. Then you're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and you're gonna repeat. The first stitch is here. We're gonna go in there and put 2 double crochets. So 1 and the second one. So now you're gonna repeat. Skip the first 2, and between the second and the third, that space in there, we're gonna put in there 4 double crochets. I think this is the easiest, one of the easiest crochet stitches for you guys, the beginners. And then you move to the next cluster, and again between the second and the third I'm gonna put in there 4 double crochets. And I don't know, if you choose to do a blanket or a scarf or whatever project you choose to do, move to the next cluster, and we're gonna repeat between the second and the third. In that space we're gonna put 4 double crochet. Maybe you don't want your project, let's say you finish your project, you want to close, maybe you don't like this, yeah. I will maybe it looks different if I show you next row. So at the end here again we have the 2 double crochet and the chain. We're gonna skip the first double crochet and into the second double crochet through the stitch, yeah. We're gonna put in there 3 double crochets. Maybe you like at the end when you close the work to have maybe, you know, like this, a little bit space, yeah. Let's see, chain 2, and again you're gonna go to the first stitch there, put 2 double crochets in there. You're gonna go to the first cluster, in between the second and the third you're gonna do 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and then 2 more double crochets into that space where you did those 2 double crochet already. Maybe it will look a little bit like this if you want, with a little bit opening. If you think it's too small the opening, instead of chaining 1, maybe you chain 2, I don't know. So you move to the next, between the second and the third you're gonna do 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets. But maybe you like to have this like this, with no opening, yeah. Okay, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets into that space. And of course at the end we're gonna finish with 3 double crochet into the second double crochet there, the stitch, and you're gonna put 3 double crochets in there. Maybe you like this, with a little bit opening here. If not, you just leave it the way it is, the way you finish, with 4 double crochet, and they're kind of closed together, if you like that. Or maybe you like this, yeah? So this is the stitch. It's really fun, goes really fast, this one. So if you want to try, for you guys the beginners, you want to try this this stitch for some projects, you can give it a try. It's really fun, this one. Look at this, quite cute for a blanket, and goes fast, really fast. One row repeat, and the sides are okay. So if you want, for example, here at the bottom, so we worked through the chain, we didn't do a row of single crochet. So if you want to do a row of single crochet, you're gonna chain multiples of 4 plus one more. You're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook you're gonna do a single crochet. And when you finish the row with a single crochet, you're gonna chain 2 or 3, depends how much you want. And then in that first stitch from where the chain is coming, then you're gonna put in there 3 double crochets with a chain 3. So you're gonna put only 2 double crochets like we have here. You chain 2 and you put into the first stitch the single crochet where you did 2 double crochets. Yeah. If you maybe you don't like this, yeah, maybe you like 1 row of single crochet, maybe you want to finish with 1 row of single crochet at the top. Yeah. So it depends how you like. You like this at the end to be like that, or you want with a little bit opening, you 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. Depends, it's up to you. You decide. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.